Hey everyone, Tinariem here from the Megamind Network and welcome to a brand new season on the channel. This season is called Tinariem Plays MCAlagaësia Survival World, and the reason it's called MCAlagaësia Survival World, Tinariem Plays MCAlagaësia Survival World, is because the survival world used to be on a server called MCAlagaësia. I'll put the IP address and link to the website in the description below. Anyway, let's dive into the video. Okay guys, so something that I'm going to do in this season, in each episode I'm going to try and get certain things done around my base. I may also do a tour of this world if you guys really want to have a look at all the different buildings, maybe even see all the different spots that I know of, because there's so many bases. I've got about this base here, which is the main base, and I've got a base near, or in a, what do you call it, a sunken ship. And but this is my favorite base. This is the base that I started with, and when the survival world got taken off the server, this was the one that I had. So I'm just going to quickly, wait, I've got a lighter, I can actually escape using that. That's way too noisy. So I'm going to go this way. There's a way out, hang on. I'm going to, rather than going down the elevator of the water elevator, we're actually going to go down this way. So essentially what my plan is I'm going to continue working on that long brick line here, and I'm going to continue with it, and pretty much it's going to go all the way across over here, up onto here, and I've made some land points for me to know where to take it to. So it's actually going to be coming out to here, as you can see by the staircase that I've got up here. It's going to essentially come down this way, somewhere along there. And it's going to come over this way, and it's going to go up here. And I don't know how that sheep died, but apparently there's raw mutton there. As you can see, I've got a brick line already over here, so that's what I'll be doing throughout this series. I'll also be working on other projects, like for example repopulating this village. That is one of the goals that I had planned before the server had been taken down, to repopulate this village. And I was going to use those villages as a trading group. As you can see, I've got this whole lava thing right here. I plan on actually continuing on with this and fixing it up, and probably trying to make this more of a proper mountain, because currently it's just dripping down and it's going to go over and around. But essentially there's multiple things that I will be doing within this season or series. I think this is a series, not a season. And first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go and sleep. So essentially, my base is huge. So I'm going to just, as you can see, I don't have any slow falling potions. I think I do somewhere down in my storage area. This is all of my place from this corner over here, where at the time of me, when I had started building it, as you can see, I had the quartz blocks, and yeah, my treehouse is attached to the base below. And yeah, so essentially I'll be going around building things, working on things, kind of giving a tour. I think I might give a tour of the place right now. So obviously we know my base, but just over that direction is the spawn point, where we've got the spawn point over that way. But before we go that way, I'm going to go to my neighbor's place. So I had a neighbor on here who did this lovely little build right here. And he was my neighbor, and I appreciated him. He was a great neighbor. He was absolutely wonderful to live with, live next to in the server. And if he watches my videos, I just want to give him a shout out. He was an awesome neighbor, and I love the pathway that he made for his base. And obviously, big shout out to the people that helped with the pathway, which I think from memory it was some of the moderators or the administrators. But yeah, I just want to give a big shout out. So I haven't made a button yet where you have to press the button and it brings the drawbridge up. But the thing is that I never thought I'd be leaving the place by flying. So what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to show you my little bridge, which is essentially that. I do need to create, I do plan on creating a redstone button here that does the same thing from this side, so that way it can be retracted, because what happens is these blocks here and these ones here, they actually get taken back down underneath the lava, and then these close. And it's going to be hard to see it. As you can see, that literally went down. And as you can see, now it's back to lava. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we can either walk to the spawn point, or we can fly to spawn point. I think we're going to fly to spawn point because it's a long way. And we're going to follow the pathway as well. Before we get to the spawn, I do want to show this out. So something that I had planned on creating when the survival world was up was this a giant redstone block, and I was going to sell redstone stuff in this giant redstone block, and I was literally making it to look like a redstone block as well. Over here we've got a witch, looks like a witch hut, I could be wrong. I'm sure I'll get corrected in the comments. And then we've got a nice little pathway again. The people that, you know, that worked around the spawn area were absolutely incredible in terms of how they made things. Like, for example, this public farm, I was part of a group that we were in charge of this farm. Some of it does need to be fixed, and I will fix these farms in the future as well. By the way, if you haven't seen my my design, that's my design that I had back then, and you know, I had a mine there, and I played on this server, on the survival world, a lot of times to the fact that they have this particular thing over here where they show off who's been playing the most, and I played, look at how many hours. I just also want to give a shout out to the players who also played on the server as well. They were all kind, caring, and friendly, and I just realized I don't have any gold. I don't have any gold, gold stuff. I'm hoping, yeah, these were from when the server closed. Well, not the shulker boxes ones, but the backup, the enchantments, and redstone, and the good stuff is, and the PvP stuff is were from when the server closed. I'm just trying to find, see if there's any gold anywhere. Nope. Okay. Do I have any gold? Let's have a look in my shulker box. No gold. Really? Do I really not have? Let's back up equipment. It won't be in there. It's not going to be in there. It's not in there. It won't be in that one. Yeah, I've got the enchantments, but there's only one of each. I don't really need them, so that's why they're in there. I guess I don't have any gold stuff. Every time I come back to this spawn area in this world, it brings nostalgia, it brings happiness, it brings curiosity, it brings ideas that I could build for this entire world. So, as you can see, there's a whole bunch. Okay, there was some people that... Oh. There have been some people in the past doing the wrong things, but, you know, I was not one of them, ever. I will get this repaired, this was not mine, but I will try my best to repair it. And then the next one over, I was the one looking after this place. This was my corner, of course. Tinariem's clearance sale. This sale lasts till Tin's new shop is open, which was the redstone shop. So essentially, I had the redstone shop, and people could donate to the chest shop, and it was called the chest shop because people sold things from chests. So, like for example, myself, Tinariem, I had gold horse armor and diamond horse armor and stuff like that. 6 stack of diamonds for dirt, or 3 diamonds for stacks of dirt. 2 diamonds per 1 enchantment, and that was from my fishing AFK fishing farm. And I had a whole bunch of different things, books, armor. I had shulker boxes full of random stuff as well. Well, not random stuff, fish stuff. And then I had banner designs. I had mending books and, you know, yeah, mending books. And then I had 5 stacks of lapis for 4 diamonds and 5 saddles for 1 diamond. And you can kind of get an idea of why I was doing the redstone box, redstone shop. And the redstone shop was going to be for everything else. And this is donation, so people, you know, didn't have to donate. And I think some people did donate. I'm just going to sleep here real quick. But pretty much, essentially, I absolutely enjoyed spending my time on this server of hopes and dreams, and I have so much dreams for my base, which was where we started, because in my dreams for that base, I have my dream is to complete everything that I had planned, which there's going to be like a underwater section, and as you can see, this was all for the redstone shop here. So right, let's go back to my base. Got plenty of charge. So yeah, so essentially that's pretty much the spawn point. Now I'm gonna quickly go into my house. Yes, it's a little bit tiny, but this is what I had designed. So essentially, as you can see, it was like meant to be themed around an endstone type place. And I don't even remember doing that. Oops. Come on, jump up. Yeah, I don't even remember having that done there, so just gonna do that. Okay, and then this was the next floor up, and then I had a pillager up here. He probably got killed one time. And then that leads you up to the tree farm, which this is next to the, is that bamboo or sugarcane? I think that's bamboo, looks like a bamboo farm. And essentially I had the reason I had a up there was because I had an AFK spot up here. So if I go back over here, which is essentially another level of my base, and then we can also exit. We don't need to exit through the actual base. We can exit through here. So we had an AFK farm somewhere around here, and I remember having it because I remember going AFK within both my... Yeah, here we go. There's the AFK spot. Yeah, AFK pool. Yeah. So I had the AFK pool here to get some bamboo, and the bamboo was filling some farms. And as you can see, throughout the base, there's like T's and H's. The T's are for me, the H's are for Tinariem. Both me and Tinariem, you know, we ended up pretty much... Oh yeah. This was my backpack. I left my backpack there. Okay. Wood. Okay, I left my wood and shulker box there. Yes, I've got a villager farm breeder there. It's an old one. Anyway, we're going to go down into my storage. It's a bit messy at the moment because I haven't had enough time to sort it out before we do. Okay, good. I'll repair those in between episodes. Pretty much any other gold stuff? No, okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get Tinariem's base. Tinariem's base. That was the only way I mean, I could get to my neighbor's base, and we actually had this here, and this is the this was the AFK pool, and over here we've got so many chests here because the AFK fishing spot was full of stuff. So this is the AFK fish farm that I had. A nice design that I copied from a YouTuber. I can't remember who it was. Hopefully someone will see this video and go, oh, it was made by this person, and I'll go, thank you for that. Because I remember that I had copied it off a particular YouTuber, and I want to give him a shout out. If only I remembered his name. Before we go into there, we're gonna put the gold. Oh, we don't have a... Okay. Who cares? I was gonna say, we don't have a boat. But... Anyway, so... Well, I just have to fly because I don't have a boat. Anyway, or not fly. So we're going to go to the left because my base that I also want to show is actually this way. I think I've already gone past it. Oh no. That's right. It was a long way, but it was in this direction, and I remember it being in this direction. I'll meet you guys at that base. Alright guys, welcome back. Yes, I did take some damage while flying here. I accidentally flew into this area by mistake. So this, from memory, I think this is my base. Or it's the portal to my base, I think. Yeah, so this is a villager farm not too far from my shipwreck. Where's my shipwreck? Pretty sure it was this one. Pretty sure it was this one that it was connected to. I don't remember where it was. I'm pretty sure it was here. I might be wrong. But yeah, this person's base that I'm at, they were people that I helped. There were quite a few people that I helped on the server. There was so many people. The list can go on and on, honestly. Okay. I need to find that portal. I'm just gonna, even though I don't really want to, I'm gonna I'm gonna screenshot the coordinates. Nope. That's not the button. Trying to find the button. I'll take a picture of the coordinates after I've recorded, because what I'm going to do is I will come back to this place. There was a way to get to my base. I don't remember where exactly it was, but I'm pretty sure it was in this area, or this way. I thought it was my base, but my base is... I thought it was this one. Maybe it's one of the other turn-offs. Maybe I had to turn off at one of the other points. Alright, I'll meet you guys at... If I can find my base, I'll meet you there. Okay guys, welcome back. So, I ended up finding it only because I ended up going to the wrong base, and then I went, so essentially I made a marker called go here. So I'm gonna edit waypoint, Tinariem's sunken ship, and just want to give a shout out to all the people that built right around here as well. So we had a person building over there, and we also had someone building in another spot too. And I actually had planned with the person, I actually have planned now to form this like a bridge of some sort in between the two bases. And there was another base somewhere around here, even further. And I do plan on going even further, considering the main base is all the way down back towards that way. So this is my own little island that I had found. And I actually had this all to myself. I had plans for this this place as well. I had plans for redstone farms and plans for all sorts of things. But essentially, this was like a home away from home. So this is my sunken ship. So in order to get into the sunken ship, I used the crawl mechanic to be able to get in there. Because I kind of liked it. So I had my own little chest here of stuff that I could, you know, store. I have a buried treasure map. I don't know if I've already been there or not, or if it's already been explored. But yeah, so I found that. And then, so that's the bottom. I've got a upstairs as well. So this is the upstairs. It's a nice little treasure, sunken ship. And this is what I essentially made improvements, like the floorboards. It wasn't that floorboard. The floorboard was like a oakish floorboard, and then to keep on the theme of, you know, sunken prismarine stuff. I think this was my mine. No, that's my portal. So where's my mine at? Or is my mine down here? Oh, I'm rediscovering where my mine was. Okay, I didn't even remember where my mine was. Well, there you go. I think I'm learning. I don't think my mine was that way. I think it was... Actually, no. I don't know where it was. Anyway, so what's this way? Oh, that's the way to the mine. Alright, well anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to step back through. Essentially, we could easily probably fly. Oh, that's right. I remember having to do this, or doing this particular thing, and I've got some netherrack we can use for something in the future. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back. So I'll meet you back there. Oh, that's not good. Somebody obviously left the minecart there. Yeah, you were supposed to actually... Yeah, Tinariem and define Crusaders' bases. So this was leading to mine and somebody else's base. Because I remember taking somebody in, it was brand new to the server, and I remember helping them and saying, oh hey, I've got a nice place. And he was really nice, define Crusaders. The guy that I have over, the guy that I was a neighbor of over at the main base, which was a treehouse base, that, shoutouts to Plus Warrior. He doesn't go by Plus Warrior anymore. Not on Discord at least. He goes by a different name on Discord. I need to refix this up. I feel like this is needing some improvements. And I feel like we need to put a sign up to say where it is. That's right, you can actually go to 2 different areas. If people are enjoying this, like enjoying the video so far of the different places, the different things, I'm going to show you my farms as well when I get back to base. But if you are enjoying this, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Is there any... Hang on. Is there a... There is not. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove... I'm just going to remove some of this. And I'm just going to place that one back. And that one back. And I'm just going to place... Yeah, so... Oh. That's what happens when you have normal ice. That's why I prefer packed ice, because packed ice is not going to necessarily melt. Someone was like... Okay, I've never come across this guy. Alright, well, I've got a piglin, and he's not attacking me because I've got gold on. So I'll keep him, and then when I get back to my base, I will, I've got gold, I'm pretty sure I've got gold. So I'll give him gold. I can see why they were saying, oh, mob spawn. Because they did tell me, oh, mob spawn, can we change it to ice? But the thing is that packed ice makes things go quicker, and also it's more reliable for traveling. But maybe okay, I'm accidentally gonna hit this guy. There we go. So we're gonna have to... I've got a silk touch pickaxe. I'm just gonna silk touch. Okay, that was way too many then. I'm going to put ice there. I just realised the ice should be there. And then this one goes here. Because that should work. Let's test it. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some packed ice. This is why we made things... This is why I prefer packed ice, because... Alright, we're almost at my base anyway. I mean, the alternative is you know, if I have glowstone, I could probably... Oops, I'm lagging. That was a lag spike then. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, it's more lighter over here because of the packed ice. I need to double check, see if I've got any packed ice, because we can replace all that ice with packed ice, or I might do that in between episodes. Anyway, so we're now back at my base. And, I have so many redstone stuff redstone farms. I've got that one that I showed you before over there. I've got some easy ones that I'm not going to show you because I don't want to show you just yet. But essentially, these are from famous YouTubers, and I'll try and remember all of them. But essentially, I'm going to show you my messy. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got villagers here. So I had villagers, and I ended up catching them. And I think, is it this one? Yeah, okay, it's this one here. Alright, come on. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, come on. I'm gonna have to fix this one up. Let's see, do we have any redstone stuff to be able to fix this up on? Because I'm looking for trapdoors, and I do not have any trapdoors. I was going to show you my village trading spot, but I guess not. I'll go down to my chest. Nope. This one. So yeah, sorry about the mess, guys. It is a bit messy due to the fact that I have not had a lot of time on here to sort through everything and put everything into the storage system that I've got here. I've also got a shulker box system over here, where you can put your shulker box here and then it goes into here. And again, I just want to give a shout out to those YouTubers who I watched and got inspiration from. So thank you to them. And I'll try and remember to place a link to every single YouTuber that I copied and their farms, the link to their farms, because they are just an amazing group of people. And if it wasn't for like some of the people that I had watched growing up, I don't know where I would be in Minecraft, honestly. So I just want to say a big thank you to all those YouTubers that I watched their content, and I'm going to leave a link to their content, their farms and things, their redstone stuff, because they deserve it. They deserve it. I'm just quickly checking if I've got any packed ice, because I'm pretty sure I had some packed ice. It's just all over the place, but I do have plans to continue working on my building, as well as repair some other people's buildings that they didn't get repaired. And no luck finding the packed ice, because I remember seeing a whole bunch of packed ice in here, because I remember having lots of it. Where did it go? Oh, no, that's ice. But I can make ice using packed ice using it. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do it. I have not made packed ice in a long time. There we go. I've got 14 packed ice. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the area up, and I'm also going to have... Oh yeah, I remember this. I was literally going to make a villager thing, a villager trader. I don't really need to. I've got shulker boxes. That's right, I used to go to the end. I must have gone to the end a lot of times if I have so many shulker boxes. Either that or I bought them from somebody. I can't remember, honestly. Okay, we've got some more packed ice. We've got blue ice as well. So we will fill one of the empty shulker boxes with all this packed ice and blue ice, because in the later episode we will work on some more of the travel highway to travel. Is this all the blue ice that I've got? This is all the blue ice so far. That's an empty. I think... yeah, there's so much lava buckets because of the lava that I want to get done. Okay. Alright. Nothing over there. Okay, let's just put all this blue ice and the packed ice. We can put the ice in there too. And we'll take that with us. Alright, I need to go and... so I'm going to show you my XP farm. So I've got several ones. This was a long time ago. This one here. I've got a chest here full of cobblestone slabs. Essentially, you could place stuff in here. So, for example, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of bamboo and blocks and stuff. So we're going to go up. This level had a lab, and I remember this was going to be the lab, and that's why it's got this polished diorite. And I will continue working on the lab. There's so many things that I want to get done on this world. And over here is the map from spawn. So this is near spawn, and my base is up here. I didn't get to finish the map exactly. And then in here was a redstone farm that is broken, so I have to fix that. But I'm gonna, in the video below, I'm gonna leave a link to all of the videos that I essentially copied from. And I'm going to give a shout out to those YouTubers, and a big thanks goes to them for all their work and inspiration that they had to me. And I had like a mushroom farm somewhere. Yeah, I had 2 different mushroom farms. I had lots of AFK pools. Anyway, where else? Down here is... oh, yes. Okay, this is where I need to be. There may not be any mobs in there. Okay. But you know, you know where there will be mobs. At a different mob farm. Which is over this way. Right here. Yeah, so here you go. Here's all of the other farms. I've got a sheep farm here, which I ended up fixing. I've got foxes here that were for a farm as well, and then I've got this netherwort farm as well, and then I've got melon farm, pumpkin farm, chorus fruit farm, and that is quite loud, but I've got a farm for the that as well, the berry bush, and I had that farm, so I will give a shout out and a drop in the comments of each of the farms, link to the farms themselves, and I'm just gonna, I was so proud of this particular mob drop. Is there any? Is there any mobs? There is. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good farm, honestly. This one was a really good farm. Don't know how that got here. Okay, I might need to fly up. I said I might need to fly up, but I was wrong. There you go. That's the good thing about that farm. So essentially, I will leave a link to each of the farms. And now I've got this chicken farm. I don't remember if I made it myself or if I copied it from someone. But essentially, they're my redstone farms. I'm just going to go away from the chickens because it's really loud over here. I did all this terraforming all by myself. I made sure that the mountain was like, I tried to make it as mountainy as I could. This took me ages. And I remember slowly, bit by bit, trying to get it right, looking the way I wanted to look, the way I wanted it to look. And I wanted it to look so good. It was so hard, and it still is, so I'm going to have to fix this up too. So there's lots of things I'm going to do. Oh, there's a wandering trader. What does he have? He's got... I kind of want firefly. Wait, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Come on. Nope. I'm just trying to get this guy in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please, Mr. Village. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get emeralds, which I know I have. But yeah, I did a lot of this. In fact, everything in this base was hand done. I either copied it from a YouTuber, which again, I'll post their links to their tutorials and things. The tutorials, I'll post them in the comment below, description below. And I'm just going to quickly get some of these, because I really want some of those fireflies. And as you can see, I was trying to make up different designs. So I've got mine, the Tinariem one, and then that one up there is the Tinariem. And I was very big on learning different designs of banners and how to make different banners. And I actually watched some people do it. So yeah. I'm gonna go to that. Where is he? He should be up here, I think. He was towards this way, I think. There he is. So I'm gonna quickly trade with him. Alright, let's see. You're asking... Thank you very much. You've still got lots of firefly bushes? That's cool. Spruce log. There's nothing else that I need. But I was thinking maybe we can decorate with some firefly bushes. Maybe outside my base. Right here somewhere. On the grass. Maybe kind of give it a little bit more colour. There we go, that's better. Anyway, that'll probably do. I'll leave in. I'll finish the episode in my bedroom. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider giving it a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more other bases, let me know. And if there are people that used to play on this server, please let me know which bases you had, what your coordinates were, and if you want me to show your coordinates in the video, let me know in the comments below. Okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and until next time, have a nice, safe day and night, and take care.